What if the most beautiful creature you ever saw was actually a deadly beast in disguise? In the world of wild natural selection, survival often depends on the art of deception. Today, we dive into the mind-blowing phenomenon of animal mimicry where species become expert imposters, exploiting the senses of others to survive, hunt, and reproduce. We'll explore the critical distinction between defensive strategies like Batesian mimicry, where harmless insect bluffs toxicity, and cooperative Müllerian mimicry, where dangerous species share a warning signal for mutual protection. Crucially, we'll move beyond the visual to reveal aggressive mimics that use scent and sound to lure prey. Get ready to have your mind blown as we dive into the astonishing world of animal mimicry, where deception isn't just a trick, it's the ultimate survival strategy. Prepare to see nature in a way you've never imagined. Have you ever played hide and seek? It's a fun game, right? You have to stay still and quiet, hoping the seeker passes you by. Well, for animals in the wild, this isn't a game, it's an essential skill for survival. Animals use camouflage to hide from or fool predators that are looking for a meal. They can either be predators, which means they hunt other animals, or they can be prey, which means other animals hunt them. To stay alive, every animal must adapt to its environment, and camouflage is one of the most incredible ways they do it. Stick around to find out the many ways animals use this amazing ability every day. Let's talk about the four basic types of camouflage: concealing coloration, disruptive coloration, disguise, and mimicry. First up is concealing coloration, also known as blending. This type of camouflage helps animals blend right into their background. The white snowy owl and the polar bear are perfect examples. Their white fur blends in with the snow around them, helping to hide their movements and their location. Animals like squirrels and white-tailed deer are made up of earth-toned colors. These colors help them blend into the trees and dirt in their forest homes. Next, we have disruptive coloration, which is often called patterning. This type of camouflage breaks up the outlines of an animal, making them really difficult to see. It's used by animals with spots, stripes, or other patterns. Take the zebra, for instance. Its wavy stripes help it blend in with the surrounding grasses. Now, it might seem odd that black and white stripes could blend into green or brown grass, but it works because the zebra's main predator, the lion, is colorblind. Because lions are colorblind, the pattern of the stripes is more important than the color. When a herd of zebras are together, their stripes merge, making them look like one giant, striped animal. This is confusing for a lion and makes it hard to pick out a single zebra from the herd. Some animals use their patterns to stand out as a warning. Fish often swim in a group called a school, and they can use their colors and disruptive designs to look like one big fish, similar to what zebras do. The lionfish uses its bright colors to warn other animals to stay away from its painful spines. And some animals, like scorpionfish, aren't very colorful at all, but when they feel threatened, they unfurl large, brightly colored fins to startle predators so they can escape. Our next type of camouflage is disguise. This is when an animal appears to be something other than what it really is. It's kind of like wearing a costume on Halloween, but for these animals, the costume is on all the time. Remember the stick bug? A predator might mistake it for just another twig on a tree instead of its next meal. You may have even strolled past a walking stick bug and not even known it because it hides so well. Another master of disguise is the Malaysian orchid mantis. It's almost impossible to tell it apart from the beautiful flower it sits on. The last type of camouflage we'll discuss is mimicry. Biologists actually have a few key categories for this, and it's a world of imposters. Let's start with Batesian mimicry. This is a game of pure bluff. A completely harmless species, like the viceroy butterfly, mimics the appearance of a toxic species, like the monarch butterfly. Predators that have had a bad experience with the poisonous monarch learn to avoid anything that looks like it. This gives the viceroy a protective shield it didn't even have to earn. Other great examples include the scarlet snake. Although it is not venomous, it looks very similar to the coral snake, which is venomous, and this similarity alerts predators to stay away. The elephant hawk moth caterpillar is another trickster. It has two false eyes and moves its head around to look just like a snake. And then there's the owl butterfly, which has a large eye spot on the outside of each wing to make it look like an owl. Would you be fooled if you were an animal looking for food? But what if everyone is dangerous? That's where Müllerian mimicry comes in. This is like a mutual defense pact. Two or more dangerous species, like bees and wasps, evolve to share a similar warning signal. Think of those classic yellow and black stripes. This collaboration is incredibly efficient. A predator only needs to be stung once by any member of this mimicry ring to learn to avoid all of them. This spreads the cost of teaching predators a lesson across multiple species, reducing the number of individuals lost from any single one. It's a brilliant strategy of strength in numbers. Now, not all mimicry is for defense. Sometimes the hunter uses deception to become an even better hunter. This is called aggressive mimicry. These predators use a deadly disguise to lure in their prey or to get close enough to strike without being detected. It's a brutally effective strategy. The deep-sea anglerfish, for example, dangles a bioluminescent lure from its head that mimics a small, wriggling creature, drawing curious prey right to its waiting jaws in the darkness. Then there's the spider-tailed horned viper. Its tail looks astonishingly like a spider. It wiggles the spider to attract insect-eating birds, which are then ambushed when they get too close. The mimicry goes far beyond just what you can see. Nature's deceivers can exploit every sense available, from fake sounds to false scents. The ingenuity of evolution truly knows no bounds. Take auditory mimicry, for example. The superb lyrebird of Australia is a vocal prodigy. It can perfectly imitate the calls of dozens of other bird species, and even unnatural sounds like camera shutters and car alarms, all to impress potential mates. And then there's olfactory or scent mimicry. Some orchids trick male bees into pollinating them by releasing a scent that perfectly mimics the pheromones of a female bee. The male bee tries to mate with the flower, getting covered in pollen in the process, which he then transfers to the next flower he's tricked by. It's a multi-sensory world of deception out there. So as we've seen, animals don't just use camouflage to hide. From spotted leopards that blend into the dappled sunlight to ambush their prey, to the intricate deceptions of mimics, the animal kingdom is full of masters of disguise. The next time you're out in nature, take a closer look. You never know what incredible imposter might be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the world of animal mimicry, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing nature content.